This YouTube thing is actually really hard. I'm feeling really tired today and I'm feeling bad. I'm feeling low energy. There's a bunch of things going on in the background, and I don't really know exactly what is responsible for my feelings or what exactly is coming up. Um, and I'm just not feeling it. I'm not feeling it. And it all started with this 30-day challenge I decided to do. To post a video every day for 30 days because I was basically posting every day and it was just like, do you want to turn this into a challenge? And I was like, sure. And then my PDA kicked in, and I guess I underestimated my PDA, and how strong it can get and how strong it can be. And I was like, yeah, I'll post a video every day for 30 days. For those people who don't know what PDA is, it's persistent demand for autonomy. It used to be called pathological demand avoidance. And it's basically an autism profile that says when something becomes a demand, I don't want to do it anymore. And I've been going in this place of like, why didn't I know what my PDA looked like? Kind of self blaming, why didn't I know that this is how my PDA is going to present? That when something becomes a challenge, I don't want to do it anymore. Why am I so silly? Why didn't I know better? Blah, blah, blah. And it's just become this cycle of me just being like, YouTube sucks. Doing YouTube stuff sucks. I hate this. I don't want to do it. And that's not true. I have so many things I want to talk about and so many ideas I have, and creating is fun for me. And so I just decided to get in front of the camera and record something because if this is the point, to process and to let myself be seen and to just share what is going on for me, then I get to do that under all circumstances. I recorded a couple of videos over the past couple of days and I just haven't gotten around to editing them. I haven't wanted to edit them because everything that has to do with making videos and posting them has just felt like a demand, like I'm adhering to this 30-day challenge. So, in a way, I had to break my streak and not adhere to the 30-day challenge to feel like wanting to do things again. And it's very interesting. Very, very interesting. I see my water bottle in the background, so I'm going to grab some water. Um, Very interesting because the reason I'm able to post so much and post so often is that I don't have to edit as much. I'm going to be doing a series on my dismissal, and I have a rough outline of things. I haven't filled them into the detail that I would like. And just playing over the events of my dismissal is so hard. It's really hard emotionally for me to talk about it. And I know I want to. And I was in a call with a friend this morning, and I cried several times just talking about it. Um, those are some of the hardest times of my life, and it was very difficult to deal with. Um, just on a me feeling like I'm going crazy level. Woo! I didn't expect this, and I'm realizing that I want to talk about it from a place of like not upbeatness, but just kind of objectivity because I feel like I need to talk about it from a place of objectivity to be taken seriously. And at the same time, there's a lot of emotion associated with these experiences. And I want to talk about it for myself first and foremost because I just want it to be out there and I want to catalog what happened while it's still fresh. Because I know that this is a life defining experience that I'm going to come back 10, 20 years from now and be like, I want to know, right? I'm going to want to remember. And at the same time, it's very emotional. So as I'm looking forward to starting to make these videos and to organizing the information, it's hard. It's really hard. So, trying to be gentle with myself the best I can, um, and at the same time, be honest about what it is I experienced, and at the same time, truly communicate from where I am, which is I have gotten to that place of compassion, and I know that what happened to me is I'm kind of a casualty. I'm a casualty in I'm a casualty. I don't want to believe that the people who did this because they personally had some mandate against me. I do think that the resources were not there to support me and keep the promises they made. And at the same time, it pains my heart terribly to know that I had to be the one who paid the price for a system that didn't do what it said it was supposed to do. It had to come at my expense. And there's a lot of grief in that. If I moved on with my life and never talked about it again, I know that I would feel quote unquote better, and talking about it is part of the processing. And when I go back and I think about it, especially during times like the one I'm going through, where I'm very in touch with my emotions and my feelings, there's a lot of sadness still. So I'm letting myself feel the sadness, and I'm trying not to place any expectations on how I talk through these things. And I just want to do it. I just want to get the videos out instead of waiting for things to be perfect and feel perfect, because they won't be. This is not a perfect experience. I don't know. There's no right or wrong way to process any of this or to go through any of this. And all I can do is just put out videos, just create and just be and just be me, and allow the things I create to be them. And I have no control over how people are going to receive this information. I mean, I'm afraid of criticism. I'm afraid of people questioning my experiences. I'm afraid of not being believed. And all those things are going to be true. They're going to happen because people have their own lives, their own takes. That's the thing about creating art, right? Is when I put it out there, I have no control over how another person is going to impose their experience, right? Transference, countertransference, about how another person is going to project what they experience a thing as, or what it hits in them that they end up reflecting back to me. That's not within my control. All that's within my control is making the thing the best I can, representing myself the best I can, doing what I can, how I can. I also have no control over how it's going to affect my future. That's a big worry, is how is this going to affect my future? What's going to happen in the future? I don't know. All I can do is take the next right step and write as far as how it feels to me in my body. And then the rest would take care of themselves. And that's the piece I keep coming back to, is that real choice comes from trusting that whatever power that be that is greater than I am is going to align and work things out the way that they're meant to be worked out. And that all I can be is stay as close to myself as possible and be true to myself as much as I can. And I give myself choice by not deluding myself into thinking I have control over what's to come, because I don't. I really don't. And this is as honest as I've been with myself in a couple of days. So that's one video. I'm gonna hopefully not have to do much editing on this and just put it up. I'm at 9 minutes.